We're going to go right into Perry. Thank you. Okay, this is 1870 Parkview Drive. It's a request for a use permit to allow an addition which increases the gross floor area by greater than 50% cumulatively, 61% actually, per sections 12-230B1 of the San Bruno Municipal Code. Staff report, please.
Thank you and good evening. As stated, the applicant has applied for a use permit to construct an addition that increases the floor area by greater than 50%. The existing lot is located on the east side of Parkview Drive. It is currently developed with a one-story single-family dwelling. The proposed project calls for a two-story expansion consisting of 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and amounts to 779 square feet. The project would result in a 3,120 square foot home consisting of 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The Architectural Review Committee did review this project at their October meeting, and at that meeting, the Architectural Review Committee agreed with staff's recommendation to incorporate a second window on the front elevation 2nd story. And if you look at your plan set tonight, the plans have been updated accordingly. Overall, the committee was in favor of the proposal and recommended that and forwarded the project to the Planning Commission with a favorable recommendation. One thing that is important to note about this project is that the home and the addition are meeting all development standards. It's within the floor area guidelines. It's meeting all setback requirements, lot coverage requirements, and the height requirement. The only reason why it's before us tonight is for the 50% expansion rule. And as you know, the municipal code requires that all additions to single-family homes since September 26, 1988 must be combined for the purposes of calculating increase of floor area. In 1992, there was a 400 square foot addition. So when you take that 400 square foot addition and combine it with the 779 square foot addition, that amounts to 61% cumulatively. And that's the only reason why we're here tonight. Overall, staff is supportive of the project, and we do find that the home is well integrated with the existing single-family dwelling. It is utilizing matching roof slopes, and it also utilizes a combination of stucco siding and horizontal wood siding. Staff also finds that the addition is consistent with the residential design guidelines. We did send out a courtesy notice in the required 300-foot notification, and we received 3 letters of support, which are attached as Exhibit F. As stated, staff is supportive of this project, and we would recommend that the Planning Commission approve the use permit request, subject to findings of fact 1 through 7, and conditions of approval 1 through 23. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you would have.
Great, thank you, Matt. Any other questions from the commissioners, the staff? No? Okay, thank you. Is the applicant present?
Yes, I am.
Would you mind stepping to the podium there and stating your name and a brief description of what's going on?
My name is Robin Parker, Your Honor. The proposed addition is to accommodate the move-in of my 90-year-old father and 60-year-old handicapped brother, who currently live in San Bruno in a split-level home, which, due to their age and medical conditions, has become very difficult for them to manipulate in.
Okay. Any questions of the applicant from the commissioners? No?
Through the chair, I don't have questions, but I do want to comment that your letters of support really was a shining acknowledgement that you really have taken the steps to communicate with your neighbors and to give them all the information, copies of your project, as well as in advance of that. Some of the letters indicate that you have kept them in the loop of all the pieces. So I really wanted to acknowledge you for taking those steps.
Well, thank you.
So.
I appreciate that.
You're
I
welcome.
realize that any project in the neighborhood impacts the neighborhood, not only with the way that the project will end, but during the construction process. And we have fabulous neighbors, and I would certainly not want to upset them.
Okay. Any other questions or comments to the applicant? Okay, thank you very much, and I'll bring it back to the commissioners for, wait a minute. Public hearing, public comment. Is there anybody here from the public wishing to speak on this particular item? Okay, seeing none, now we'll bring it back to the commissioners for action or discussion.
Through the chair?
Commissioner
If
Johnson.
if there's no discussion, I move that the Planning Commission approve use permit 10-019 based on the findings of facts 1 through 7 and subject of conditions of approval 1 through 23.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Seeing none, it passes unanimously. There is a 10-day appeal period, but congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.